Grand Rising, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. This is Lighthouse, where we light the way. My name is Light, and I'd like to thank my A-team and the Divine for allowing me to be a crystal clear channel. If you find this message, it was meant for you. I'm going to ring the bell. All right, everybody. I hope everybody's well. Today's Wednesday, June 25th. The time is 10:46 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just turning 10:47, so 46 going on to 47 is significant. 20, the numbers 25 is significant. 33, 50, 51, 52 is out here. 17, 5, 24. 24, 7. 22 is out here. 37 is out here. 8 is out here twice. 1988 is significant, or might be significant for somebody. All right, this is Ancestor messages for my collective. Ancestor messages. As per usual, we're in the death energy. We're also in magician energies. It was the best of times. It was the worst of time. A tale of two cities is significant. Or a tale of two kitties, they were saying. So they're saying, you know, two cats might be significant. Kit Kat, give me a break. They said, Nell Carter, give me a break. And then they said, what show is that? My crew run, my crew run. They said crew shirts, crew socks, crew neck, a crew team. They said rowing and stuff like that. Crew, rowing. Now put your hands up, hands up. They said, what seems to be the problem, officer? Setting boundaries. What is this? 30's adjudication card. They said, big booty Judy. In the Kipper deck, Kipper, Skipper. They said Skipper and Barbie might be significant. A Skipper and a first mate. Conjunction and alliance. Skipper and first mate. They said CA might be significant. Kali as a name. Kali Yugas. The Yugas are significant, of course. Setting boundaries, threshold protection, honor. They said, what seems to be the problem, officer? A peace officer might be significant. The 30 card in the Kipper deck is the judgment card, and there's a judge on it. There's some books on the side of the desk, too. Getting booked in. Getting booked or booking it. Booker as a name. They said trying to get booked in and booking it. Why? Unanswered text might be significant. Your days are numbered. Are out here. They're showing me Mayday is significant. Geese, swan, white swan, black swan. I think black swan is a name. They said geese is significant. Gosling as a name. And then they're showing me B&E, Bert and Ernie, Rubber Ducky, Duck. Rubber Ducky, you're the one. You make my bath time lots of fun. They said Mickey Mouse Playhouse. All right. Scar might be significant. Ursula significant. I got my Disney princess. Excuse me, not Disney princesses might be significant, but Disney villains. Disney villains are significant. Ramsey as a name. Ramsey as a name. All right, Nicole, I see you. I see y'all. People who you think I can't see y'all. Hermit energy is significant, of course, because, you know, Dr. Facilier is significant. We just watched Moana, and we've been watching Disney movie. Pocahontas might be significant. They said Warren as a name. Waring. They said Waring, W-A-R-I-N-G as a street. I don't know if that's in Yonkers or Waring Place or something like that they show me. All right, Merlin, the magician, is out here. Dr. Facilier is out here, and so is Merlin. Alchemy, manifestation, magician. So, of course, dark and light. You seen the death out here? The death card is out here. Death, it was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Maybe that's the name of the reading. A tale of two cities. It's always duality on the earth plane. And duality card came up, but it did not came. It came up, but it didn't come out. Duality is significant. Logic is significant. They said mathematicians. I think that came out a couple readings ago. Math is starting to math. Mathematicians are significant. Logistics is significant. Quantum mechanics, quantum physics, quantum leap, as they show. Now they're showing me South Pass. We had to set boundaries by doing alchemy. And an actual alchemist is significant, and it comes out twice. Does it come out twice? It came up in my handwritten cards. Control, alternate, delete is significant. They said gaming. They showing me Windows, Microsoft, PS5, and PS. They said Xbox, and I think they said on the news a whole bunch of Xboxes were stolen or some shit. Not Xboxes, like Nintendo Switch or something like that. I've been saying Nintendo Switch in my readings. Game over. Control, alternate, delete. For that somebody. You know, what I said is significant for somebody. They show me 3 of Cups. Alchemist. The alchemist is out here. Right next to bully and hero and heroine. This is bully. Hero, alchemist is out here. This is that card right here. Bully, alchemist, Merlin, magician, alchemist is out here 3 times. Magician is out here twice. King of Swords is significant, and that is upside down. That's narcissist. This was out here, and it wanted to flip upside down, but when I shuffled it again, it came right side up. So like I said, this energy is trying to hide. Magician upside down, chariot upside down. That's a number 7. The world is upside down. That's 21. 721 is significant or might be significant. They said, bitch, I might be. No, you might not be. The magician card is out here underneath the death card. The magician card is out here underneath the death card. Underneath high priestess. Upside down. Underneath hermit. And magician. Like I said, Dr. Facilier is significant. New Orleans is significant. They said Coven, American Horror Story Coven. That's 3. 330 might be significant. 3 and 30. They said multiples of 10 might be significant. Building blocks. 10s, 1s, 10s, 100. Your days are numbered. Why? Because Y is a crooked letter. That's why. Unanswered text, unanswered call. Some people are not on. They said some people are not off the hook. They're running, but you can run, but you can't hide. Some people are not answering their text because they don't want to get caught up, but you're already caught up. They've been watching you. They're showing me King of Swords. One, 2, 3, 7 dots. Excuse me. They said 7 of Swords is significant in terms of standing your ground. Excuse me. This is the 7 of Swords. I'm tripping, but I'm not tripping because I'm channeling. So that's the difference. Some people reading the cards, but I'm channeling. This is my energy versus what it's actually saying, because when I'm channeling, I'm not necessarily listening to the world. And that is out here too. Like I said, 217 as a classroom number or a page textbook. This says something is fucking textbook. It's elementary, my dear Watson. What were they? 221B. Confirmation. Proof is significant. A glass slipper is significant. Scar is significant. Somebody's brother is scarred or has a scar. It says scar lip, scar face, the Godfather. Corleone. We had to set boundaries, okay? Leaving 33 is significant. 30 to 33 is significant. Your days are numbered. Those are numbers are counting down. The sun is 20. Excuse me. They said Charlie XIX is significant. Or XCX or whatever her name is. Magician upside down. No, it was the best of times. It was the worst of times. We had to we had to set boundaries. They said freeze. Yeah, iced came out. Iced and diced. It says sliced and diced came out before. Look at the two palms up. Like I said, the Palm Pilot. Palmer as a name, palm trees. They said Annie Palmer, the White Witch of Rose Hall. They said she had 6 husbands. Maybe she had 7 husbands. The glass slipper. Annie Palmer. Look that up, y'all. The White Witch of Rose Hall. They show me 3 of Cups. Yeah, she wanted to reconcile. Wanted to celebrate. They said poisoning food is significant and poisoning drinks. A goblet. A goblet is significant and a chalice is significant also. They said gremlin is significant. What's a goon to a goblin? Nothing. You ain't saying nothing. Look at this. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. And Death and Rebirth is the 19 card with twin panthers on it from this deck. Priestess of the Light deck. They're showing me the forest. Binoculars or telescope. Mute or a moot point might be significant, but they're showing me remote viewing. RV. Maybe in an RV. From an RV. We had to leave our past behind. North Node, 8 is significant. 8 is the false person in the Kipper deck. 8 is a courage and strength card in the tarot deck. We had to go deep underwater, they said 20,000 leagues under the sea. 820 might be significant. 208 might be significant. Maybe 20,800 leagues under the sea. Scorpion. Eve is significant. Yes, we have the Eve gene, and that's what we found out. Some of us have biblical bloodlines. Royal bloodlines. See the jade in the middle? There's a sword right here. That kind of looks like a sword. Like I said, the Ace of Swords is out here. The swords are out here. The High Priestess is upside down because the Magician is upside down. World Chariot is upside down. Death card is out here. Magician is upside down. And so is the King of Swords. That's a narcissist. Why, you may ask? Because these people are unhealed. They did not dig deep. They did not. Yeah, you went deep, all right. It said balls deep. Yeah, they're showing me this again. They said priest from Top Shotters. Okay, what was his name? Paul Campbell? Dancehall queen. She's a dancehall queen for life. Gonna explode like dynamite. TikTok, the stroke. Mr. Stephen Smith, Smitty, I see you. I don't know. Conjunction Alliance, they said raise your hand if you're sure. A flashlight is significant. They said flashlight, flash point. Flash. Somebody's caught on camera. They said continuity. COC, they said. Somebody's caught on camera. Ancestor messages. Here goes the High Priestess again. 52, pick up. Remember, jaw upside down. Jaws. JAW. Because your mouth was wide open. Pick up your jaw. Akashic Records, silent understanding. What? That looks kind of like a Maine Coon. Matter of fact, they said to read this card, hidden knowledge, because some of them out here can't read them. Silent understanding. They said Nas, silent murder. And then they said kill, kill, kill. Murder, murder, murder. Shoot 'em up, just shoot 'em up. What? Kill, kill, kill. Murder, murder, murder. Shoot 'em up. That's what we had to do. They said hit 'em up. Oh shit. Okay, I'm always 10 steps ahead of you. Number 10 is significant. I'm just being honest. Okay, now they said read. Well, you heard that outside. I hope it's gonna make. Anytime two celestial bodies. I went to pick up something else to read. Hidden knowledge, right? But this is what they're telling me. 51 or 50, 52, 51 is significant, or 51, 52. They're showing me 50, which is 12th house introspection in this day. 50, 51, and 52 are significant. Now, like I was saying, I was trying to pick up the 52 hidden knowledge. 52 pickup is significant. Playing cards, cutting cards episode of cutting cards episode of Tales from the Crypt was fucking crazy. Anytime two celestial bodies conjunct, meaning they dance close together, they first work together and blend meaning and purpose. They begin a new cycle of their relationship. The sun and moon conjunct at the new moon. But because the sun is overpoweringly huge, it has special rules. Planets are so tiny compared to the sun that when they're close, within 8 degrees, the 8 is out here twice. That's 16. That's a tower. They're saying Kipper deck, but I meant the tarot deck. So K and T, and they show me the letter P. P, K, and the letter T is out here. Planets are so tiny compared to the sun that when they're close, within 8 degrees of the sun, they seem to disappear or combust and lose individual power. I said spontaneous combustion was significant in yesterday's reading. And they lose individual power, but when the planets exactly conjunct the sun, their strength merges and grows within the heart of the sun. The conjunction tells us that we are stronger when we work together, as long as we do not disappear into another's flame. The external flame meets the internal flame, and it never goes out. And they show me the King of Swords, which is under fire. They said grace under fire, courage under fire. Okay? Action, co-conspire. Find people and allies who support your ideas, as this is not a situation in which to go at it alone or go it alone. Bring in someone with extra skill to offer your project. Find the best friend to discuss your concerns with or spark your new partnership. Watch the energy build as you bounce ideas off another person. Just take care of your own energy fields and ideas in this process. If you have merged your energy with a partner, teacher, or co-worker are considering merging, notice what strengthens you and notice what strengthens you and where you may need to step back and individuate. Find your own paradigm and technique. It can be lovely to love someone with a sun-like personality, warm, expansive, though at times exhausting, but do not combust. If it is time to align your life with another's, think of the line from the poet Rilke. Love consists of this, that two solitudes protect and border and greet each other. Let this be a yoking of two or more equals, a partnership that works best when each brings gifts and challenges to the table. A conjunction can become greater than the sum of its parts. And now they show me investigate, because we are psychic investigators and some of us are physical investigators. When the external flame meets the internal flame, like I said, it was the best of times, it was the worst of times. The higher and the lower selves meet in the middle. They said playing both sides against the middle. Malcolm in the middle. They said Malcolm, Martin, Marvin, Marcus, Martin. I know that's right. MB. All right. Now they show me St. Francis 22, the Alpha and the Omega. 22 was a portal. Okay, we went to St. Francis of Assisi School in the Bronx. We had to, a quilt is significant. They said Inspector Gadget. Yeah, they're showing me investigate. A quilt is significant. Child wounded. We had to heal. They said quilted northern lights, aurora borealis, and the borealises. They said the fates. The fates, oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Mother is coming upside down. Companion. Underneath companion, like I said, conjunction and alliance. Visionary. Alchemist. Heroine. They said water is significant. Drops of water. Of course, we're in the age of Aquarius. This is a water. They said surf and turf might be significant. 8. False person in the Kipper deck. Divine masculine in this deck. Inner circle in my shaman's deck. And like I said, death and rebirth is 19. 9-1 might be significant. September 1st. They said, do you remember? Remember the time. Virgo is the sign of karma. Do you remember the time? Some people do not know that they're divine masculine. They said masculine might be significant. Meth, M. Merlin is out here. Metatron was out here. Like I said, M. Merlin, Metatron, Mary Magdalene. Jesus is out here. Conjunction and alliance. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It's time to conjunct. It's time to, they show me envoy. Yeah, birds flying south for the winter. Okay, but right now it's springtime. We had to leave the past in the past. We had to leave the south. Look, 33 is the concern card in the Kipper deck. 33 degree Masons in higher and lower degrees. You see the 8th degree. An 8th degree of something is significant. They said Eastern stars. That kind of look like stars. Star is a 17 card. 33, 3 plus 6. 3 plus 3 is 6. That's the twins, Gemini. June is significant. The twins are always significant. And it's time for the twins to come together. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It doesn't matter what's going on. Divine timing is right now. And they're showing me 3 of Cups. It's time to reconcile. Some people are physical investigators and some people are physical investigators. Physical investigators, psychic investigators coming together. Like I said, the left and the right hemisphere of the brain coming together to share hidden knowledge. Now pick up your damn jaw. They don't like that you are the messenger. Go back to that reading. Now they show me the King of Swords. Christ is King, the spiritual teacher, forgiveness, compassion. Have compassion, forgiveness, empathy. Forgive yourself, have compassion, have empathy for yourself and others. Heal the inner child so that you can meet your divine masculine. Heal that divine masculine and meet your physical divine masculine after being in community with the divine and healing, dissolving that shadow to meet your other half. So take it as it resonates for you. Setting boundaries. They said fences as a movie. And then they said a white picket fence. In my Wisdom of the Oracle deck, fences is a number 3 card. So maybe somebody has an order for 3 to 30 white picket fences. I know that's right. I know that's right. It's a surprise. It says some people are sitting. The Hermit card is out here too. 50 and the Hermit is 9. So 9:50 or 10 to 10. 9:50 as a time. 10 minutes to 10. 10:10 wins. 10:10 a.m. radio is significant, and a.m. might be in the morning, early in the morning. The Gap band, the SOS band, I forgot which one. Wilson. They said Wilson, Wilkins, Wilkerson, and Wilkinson. And Wilkinson been coming out for a while now. They said, take away your heart. Yeah, that's what they was trying to do. Take away your heart. Steal your heart, break it, stomp on it. They said the mud flaps are significant. On a truck, yeah, run over it. They said a mud cloth might be significant. They said patterns like this are significant. Patterns, McCall's funeral home, McCall the equalizers, or McCall's patterns. St. Francis is significant. Animal communication service activism. Like I said, Virgo is significant. Virgo is a sign of service. Virgo is a sign of karma. Virgo is the only female astrological sign. And it's very important because 22 and 32 is significant. It's very important because the mother energies, the Cancer is significant. Cancer represents the mother. Mother, like no other. Go back to those readings. The mother, you already know. The mother wound, mother, mommy dearest. They said principle of the path, gifted, drama of the gifted child, and what's the mothers who can't love. And I'm going to note those there. They're showing me. High priestess upside down. Your mother, some mothers, mine included, was not a high priestess. You were a low priestess, and now you're not going anywhere. You see? Cruella de Vil. Look at the chariot. The twins. Twin girls came outside, and it was twin girls came outside. That might be significant. They're showing me the world upside down. Twin girls came outside. Maybe they've never been outside before. I said green apple might be significant. They're showing me Jolly Ranchers or Charms, Blow Pops. Green apple is significant. And then they're showing me, here goes the green again. Green with fucking envy. They might have green eyes or amber eyes. They're showing me light green eyes. We had ackee seed eyes. Look up what an ackee seed looks like, but ackee seed eyes, big, beautiful eyes that reflected the sun. The sun is out here. They said Miss Cleo. The sun is out here. Yeah, the twin girls are significant. Their mom was high priestess upside down, the green. Look at the green. Like I said, Jolly Rancher might be significant. They said those drinks might be significant. Call a cab. Call a cab. Uber. Look at the black and white. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Okay? Passive aggressive might be significant. P-A-M-A. That's what? P-A-M-A, which is Ma and Pa, but P-A is Pennsylvania and M-A is what? Massachusetts or whatever M-A stands for? Thief. Wounded child who was a visionary trying to keep what else is fucking new. Low priestess upside down. Low priestess upside down. High priestess upside down. Magician upside down. World upside down. Chariot upside down. Death. Why? And your days are numbered. Why? You know why. You know why. Everybody's getting caught up. You know why. Christ is King. 17 is the gift card, and it is a star card. Okay, look at the heart. Look at the heart that they try to stab. You see, the scrolls are significant. We have proof. We have confirmation. We have receipts. Now they're showing me 212. They're showing me the 12 card. I think it's the 12 card. I can't remember what card it is, but it's a receipt, and it's checkerboard, white and like picnic table checkerboard. There's a receipt on it. It says 272. 1111 is the receipt, how much it costs, and 272 Serendipity Drive. They show me Serendipity movie, Serendipity 3, which I talk about from time to time, and 225 is specific number. Heart healing the heart. We had to what is this? Self-love, heart healing, unconditional love to ourselves. 5, maybe, like you were 5. Maybe somebody had to raise themselves since they were 5. 5 is a Hierophant card. 5 might represent, see, mudras, mantras, and they said the Muladhara. I think that's the, I can't remember which chakra that is. The Manipura chakra is the 3rd chakra. Muladhara, I don't remember which chakra that is, but that is also significant. That alchemical symbols, mudras, mantras, and I can't remember the 3rd M. 3M might be significant. Post-it notes. Post-it notes are significant. Merlin, magician, out here. Upside down. It was the best of times and it was the worst of times. The Alchemist is out here too. They said Nina Sky, hold you down. Nina Sky, the twins. I think their names are Nina and Natalie. We had to get rid of this energy, Casanova energy, Don Juan energy, Magician upside down energy, World Chariot upside down. They said a dance partner. Red hot ballroom dancing is significant. They said devil in a red dress. You see that floral might be significant. They said dancing with the stars might be significant. Is significant, excuse me. 30, that was a 30 mark. They said 30, they said the dirty 30. Then they said dirty 30. And then they said 30 for 30 or some shit like that. Dirty 30. This is right underneath conjunction and alliance. They said the windy city might be significant. Blowing things away. Getting huff and puff. They said huffing might be significant. They said huffy. Is it Huffy as a bike? Duffy as a name. I think, what was her name? Karen Duffy? Duff? Hillary Duff? Duffy as a name? Huffy as a bike. Highlights your tendency to intimidate others. Helps you confront inner fears that bully you. We had to confront our inner bully, which was the lower self. The jack, they said the donkey is significant. Pin the tail on the donkey. A birthday party is significant. Barbecue is significant because pin the tail on the donkey. Donkey represents the lower self. They said Jerusalem might be significant. Underneath bully is I will fight for you. Yeah, you had to fight for your higher, you had to fight for your inner child. Your mouth writing checks your ass can't cash. Like I said, I got the job, comes upside down for some people. Speak life. You didn't get the job because you were not speaking life. And for some people, it's banking and finances are significant. Check cashing might be significant. They said, they were showing me some police cam or crime cam where she had like a $29,000 check at the check cashing place and was wondering why it didn't go through. Because it's fraudulent, scam alert, fraud alert. I will fight for you comes upside down because you were not standing your ground. Look at that, glass sipper, jealous of your anointing, jealous of you being chosen, jealous that you made things crystal clear, transparent. Crystal clear intentions, crystal clear focus. We had to leave the South Node in the past. They said Sutherland as a name. And then they're saying Southfield Mall or whatever. They show me tags. Car dealerships are significant. Car dealerships are significant. Hidden knowledge, investigate. 52 and 8 is 60. 50, 51, and 52 is out here as years and ages. They show me Carl Jung and that, I think Japanese scientist, I forgot his name, that was speaking to water. And sound and frequency and vibration is significant. Binaural beats are significant. Hidden knowledge, 52 and 8, alchemist, okay, magician. Control, alternate, delete. They said Qbert is significant. Q, of course, number 17 is out here. 17 is out here, the gift. The star card, game over. You failed to tarnish my legacy. It was look, they said Geo store is significant. G-O, game over. They said boom, 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 boom. The princess is significant. King Cooper. It said Cooper as a name. Cooper as a name. Coop, or things being recouped. 38 is significant. Sensuality. feminine wisdom, passion. Like I said, stealing the feminine energy. Cancer represents the mother energies coming onto the planet, but it's been perverted. It's been perverted. 38. March 8th is significant. August 3rd is significant. 33, 30, 33, and 38 is out here. 32 is out here as well. 27, 37, 17 is out here. Like I said, the gift. The star card, the gift of healing. Christ is King. Waking up to remembering through alchemy and magicianship, mediumship, investigating through the waters. They said muddy waters. This is clear as mud for these motherfuckers who did not investigate, who do not have true power, who stole, who are not going anywhere. Look at Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Death fell right under death. Death by drowning. Drown came out yesterday. Like I said, you're going to be drowning in these waters. Bully, meanie. They said MN, Minnesota. Like I said, the twins. Forgiveness, compassion, the spiritual teacher. Hoodies are significant. Uh-oh. They said Trayvon Martin, Sean Bell, Sandra Bland. Say my name. Oh, shit. All right, you guys. All right. Female wisdom coming upside down, and that's clarified by introspection, which is the Hermit card, which is also out here. The sun, meaning enlightenment. Okay, 50 and 9. Like I said, 9:50 or 10 minutes to 10 is significant. Okay, you have to sit. We had to sit and heal. You guys have to sit and be in jail. Be in prison. PJ is significant. You go to prison and jail, and we go on to PJ. The PJ is the proud family. They said the Boondocks is significant. The PJ is the proud family. But like I said, you guys are going to P/J, prison and jail, and we going on our private jet. This is what we were attaining. God consciousness. We had to heal. We had to set boundaries and leave the past in the past. Even if people wanted people to be healed, you can't do things that you had to set boundaries. They said, hands off. You had to take your hands off of it. They said kid gloves are significant. Mickey Mouse, like I said, the white gloves. You had to put the kid gloves on. Benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourselves. They said Air Force One. We get to stomping in I get to stomping in my Air Force One. Yeah, the show me state. Show me 7, I show you 8. Ain't the Chevy. Chevy like a Chevy's out here. Legacy. This is what we came to build, and the ancestors love that for you. Like I said, building blocks with the divine. Game over. Game over. You gamble with the divine, and now it's time to go. Go bye-bye. Y'all don't love that, but you'll never loved yourself, so you can't be expected to love anybody else. Let's say how you love that, Iggy Azalea. How you love that. Iggy. It's Iggy me, baby. I bet it is. Now you got to sit. Scar. You got scarred, and you were scarred, and you were never healed. Maybe, look, companion is coming upside down. Maybe it was a lover. They said the L word. Same sex might be significant. Maybe it was somebody you thought was a lover, homie, lover, friend. Kelly has a name. They said, oh my God, TP2.com, TP2.com and TP3, 12 play. 12, 12, 12 is 12, 26, 12, 24, and 36 might be significant. Now, introspect. Sensuality, upside down, introspection, which is 50. Now they show me 24, Merlin. So 50 and 74 is significant. Okay, 50 and 24 is significant, which is 74, and then it's 5. So in 74, somebody was 5, but 74 plus 5 equals 79, so that's significant as well. Unsung hero, and it's literally clarifying hero and heroine. You see two twins. They said the Sumerian tablets are significant. The The emerald tablets are significant. Now they're showing me, oh shit, priest, past, and hidden knowledge. Oh shit. And this is what we're doing. Tapping into our Akashic records to remember who we are. Oh shit. And for now they're showing me this. I'm getting hot because now there are no boundaries. Whew, fuck. I'm getting hot as hell. There are no more boundaries. And that shit hit. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Clarifying this. Look at the orange. Second chakra is significant. Hero and heroine. That's a pine tree. That's a pine cone. The pineal gland is significant. PP. 1 PP, 2 PP. Unsung hero. Jukebox hero. Like I said, binaural beats, meditation. I mean, music is significant. Maybe game music. Boom, 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 boom. Look, maybe somebody is, they said, like I said, Xbox, PS2, Nintendo Switch. Maybe that's what somebody's doing. And, or they're showing me game over, maybe leaving that shit in the past, 33. Maybe you're 33 years old now. I don't know. Maybe you were playing it, but now you're designing it. I don't know. They're showing me two sides of the same coin. I know that's right. And that shit hit different now. Oh, shit. Hit different, Ty dollar sign, the dollar sign. Look for the sign, the dollar sign. I am my ancestors' wildest dreams. You better believe it. And they love that for you, okay? You are your ancestors' wildest dreams. You are your ancestors' ancestors, all right? Somebody needed to hear that. They said you guys be well. See you next video.